In 1995, Subaru, ProDrive and Colin McRae won the World Rally Championship. In commemoration of that win, they built this car, the 555 STI. Let's take it for a drive and have a look at it. Another gear. We're in the 1995 555 STI. Oodles of power, a magnificent soundtrack, and a very light little car. The pedals are in great positions, you can heel and tow really easily. And corners really flat. Pretty short, which is great. Oh, that is sensational. Very flat. Pleasure to drive this car. It's very responsive, brakes are really solid. Oh my, it's fast and fun. That was the uphill, let's go downhill again. A lot of people of my vintage, in their early 20s, really idolised Colin McRae. Obviously I'm not in my early 20s. He was a crazy rally driver, fearless, gave 110%, crashed a lot, and that's why people love to watch him. And in the ProDrive prepared STI, he was just a weapon. Really, he's the man that made Subaru, as far as I'm concerned. People loved what he did with that steering wheel and that car, and the legacy has lived on. Car is almost original. It's missing its Speedline Electra wheels, And the only other thing it has is an exhaust, but it's a Subaru, it has to have an exhaust system put in it. But otherwise it's pretty much bone stock. The interior, the engine bay, everything's nice and original. We do have a boost gauge here that is not original, but it is great. It's a great car, and it's a testament to the people that have owned this before myself, that they've kept it in such good condition. As with all Subarus of this vintage, all the rubber piping, etc. on the engine starts to go brittle and needs to be cared for. Radiators, obviously, they don't last as long as you'd like them to last, as in a lifetime, but they don't, so they need to be replaced often. So Subarus can be very reliable as long as you maintain them. Subaru for me came to the front of my mind in the mid-90s when this Colin McRae was appearing on our TVs. For me it was on the 9 Wide World of Sports. We'd get to watch this crazy guy do crazy things, usually rolling the car or sideways or going over a jump 20 feet in the air, and it was exciting. So I developed my love of Subarus back then, and it's really hasn't changed over the years. And it was one of my goals to own an STI or two, and I've been lucky enough to be able to realise that dream and be able to drive these fantastic vehicles. So let's pull up here. Let's have a listen to this beautiful boxer engine, 5-speed gearbox, and off we go. Beautiful. The revs rapidly accumulate. Got plenty of grip. Great soundtrack. What I love about these cars is that they're very, very simple. Very few buttons, very few dials. All you need to do is input your right foot into the brake or the accelerator, maybe throw in a left foot for a bit of clutch here and there, and you're off. It's just sensational. It's got some crackles as well. Boy, does this thing go around corners. You just want to rev it and then decelerate so you can hear that beautiful engine purring. It is lots of fun. Oh yeah. Subarus really come into their element when they're climbing a hill. You can get to use all the gears. Because it's such a short ratio in the gearbox. It's just sensational. The type of road that Subarus are built for. Windy, rough, undulating, and in most Subarus there's the right gear for the right corner too. If you can see my face, it's got a big smile on it.